Have you ever had a wedding cake? No other cake is as luxurious tasting nor as beautifully presented as a wedding cake. Not to mention, cake tastings is by far the most fun pre-wedding activity, and you get to do it with your soon-to-be wedded. We got our wedding cake from Flirt with Dessert. We found them online just looking into wedding cake bakeries, and I was able to set up the appointment for cake tastings through email correspondence with the owners of the bakery. Usually, they will let you choose what cakes you are interested in tasting. How many is usually at the discretion of the bakery. Ours let us try 4. We tried red velvet with cream cheese frosting, almond with almond buttercream frosting, butter pecan with vanilla buttercream frosting, and salted caramel with a salted caramel filling and vanilla buttercream frosting. All of which were delicious, but me and my husband easily chose our favorite. Now, choosing a wedding cake size needs to be based both on your presentation preference and for how many people will be attending and eating the cake. I am in love with 3-layer cakes and had a specific look I had in mind, which I confirmed during the emails they would be able to do. So we decided 2 layers will be our favorite flavor, the top one to save for our 1-year anniversary, and the bottom layer, so the majority of the cake. And the middle layer would be our second favorite flavor. After we made our decision, the owner went over the contract with us, confirming the details we had already decided on in email, and they had an option to pay it all upfront or pay the deposit and then pay the rest by the end of the week before the wedding. I had the money at the time, so I paid upfront. We also paid to rent the cake stand, as it would be cheaper than buying it ourselves, and they had one to rent we loved that suited our cake. However, we provided our own cake topper. I love our cake topper. That was from Etsy. Real talk, our cake, 3 layers, 2 flavors, gold fondant and melting chocolate drizzle to decorate, enough to feed 80 people, cost a little over $800. That is actually above average. The average cost of a wedding cake is $500, with most in the $300 to $700 range. I'm sure if I shopped around a little more, I could have found that, but I guess I have expensive taste. After the contract was signed and paid for, we were good to go. On the day of the wedding, a few hours before it was go time, they came to the wedding location, got the cake in, and set up where we wanted it, and even placed our wedding cake topper on top. I was so excited to see it, and with the way the venue is situated, I got to walk past it on my way walking out to the ceremony itself, and it was perfect. It stayed perfect till it was time to cut the cake. Oh my goodness, was it hard to cut. Wedding cakes are tough, just an FYI. Probably why you need special tools for it. Oh, don't forget to buy cake cutting silverware, by the way. But we did it and we got to feed each other. Please, feed your spouse. Don't shove it in their face. It's your wedding day for Satan's sake. The cake was delicious and I can't wait to eat the top layer with my husband. This month as we celebrate 1 year of marriage. Man, time sure does fly by fast. Thank you so much for watching and best of luck with your own wedding cake.